boom. Drop that 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 boom. Big truck, headlights all night. It's right, big life. Back it up, jack it up. Country boy, real tough. Backwoods, hometown, lit life, lock it down. Ride out, real slow. Shotgun in my window, rain or shine on the grind. Taking yours, getting mine anytime. All the way 365. We don't play all the time, night or day. Drop that boom. If we roll it, we gon' get it. And we ride now with it. I'm gon' pick it, lick it, and spit it. We don't talk about it, we live it. If we roll it, we gon' get it. And we ride now with it. I'm gon' pick it, lick it, and spit it. We don't talk about it, we live it. Drop that boom. 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 Roll across the track behind the farm, way out back. Take it down, living life in a small town. Work hard, party hard. A corn mash, some hot water, Mountain Dew, wrecking crew. It's loose on them farmers on the trap that run. Cocaine cold, Roosevelt to the fishing hole. Line photo, you don't know this mud hole. Let it go. God gigging, catfishing, country folks be skinny dipping, back of spitting, shine shifting, guitar picking, losing. If we roll it, we gon' get it, and we ride now with it. I'm gon' pick it, lick it, and spit it. We don't talk about it, we live it. If we roll it, we gon' get it, and we ride now with it. I'm gon' pick it, lick it, and spit it. We don't talk about it, we live it. Boom, drop that 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 boom. Drop that boom.
Yep.
Drop that boom. Drop that boom. Drop that boom. Drop that boom.
Why you trying to come this way?
Because I want you near me, baby. I always want
we
you
need a separation,
baby. We do. We need a separation agreement, but I didn't get a prenuptial.
Talk to the hand.
I didn't get a prenuptial, so I can't separate.
Oh, okay, whatever.
They're asking how the lovebirds are doing.
Oh, yes.
So it begins.
Love-hate relationship. Yeah,
love to hate each other. I do love you when you're sleeping. But it begins.
1,000 comedians out of work and you're looking a job.
Yeah, and then once I get one, I'll employ you.
You thought. Anyway.
All right, so it begins. This has been a long journey, and a lot of folks thought this was over, but kind of like a pregnant pole vaulter, we're back at it.
Yes, we are.
So there's a lot going on. We've been promising y'all a lot of stuff, so we just wanted to start doing our lives. The YouTube channel has launched. This will be streaming live on YouTube today and Facebook, but it will also be on YouTube, where we're now doing all our shorts. We'll be doing all our podcasts. Mm-hmm. Amy's going to do an inspirational series on YouTube. I'm doing a revelation study on YouTube. We're going to drop videos of our EP. We have 3 songs that we're actually going to do music videos to now. And we're just going to start filming Lick Life again. And I think people are going to be pretty excited. I'm excited.
You're always excited for something.
I'm excited.
Just saying.
So to catch you up, it's been, 6, 7, 8 years?
It's been a minute.
Yep.
I don't know how long. It's been a minute. I can't, my mind I don't do all that.
Well,
Thinking back.
You can tell I age, but you can tell she don't.
Oh, so. I age. I feel like I'm about 85 every morning. And then I look over and see you.
Yeah, then you feel like you're 23 again.
Oh my.
So that is right there.
No. Quit your lying. Quit your lying.
So we're just really excited though, with everything we're doing, everything we're launching, we're coming back out. As many of you know, we'll go ahead and get the heavy topics off the top. We took a hiatus. Our son was murdered. That's been over 4 years now. That's been a long road. We had a lot of murder trial. Mm-hmm. A lot of people arrested. I was actually, I hadn't even told you, I was dealing with it yesterday. Some guy that's a sister of one of the ladies found the gun. So we still have a little drama there, but for the most part, it's over. I think we're at peace now. I mean, feel like we're at peace. Feel like we're at a point where we can move forward and try to work on
God gives you peace.
more forgiveness, because we've forgiven them, but it's still a daily grind.
It's not like you forget things,
No.
but you can forgive them. For your sake, you have to.
Yeah. So there's certain holes in your heart that can only be filled, and we choose to fill it with God.
Correct.
So that's where we've been. We've been off the grid trying to deal with that. And keep in mind, we have other children. So, we got to take care of them during this time too. So for those that don't know us, we have our oldest daughter, Alexa.
Yep.
We have Pounds, which is part of our family. It's one of our sons now. We have Gabriel, which we call him Gucci Gabe. And then we got Magalicious, the Magster, the Maginator, Miss Maggie, Maggie 5, Maggie
I'm
May.
sure she's going to kill you by now.
So
Absolutely.
we have 4 children that we're very proud of and happy. And as we go through our journey, you'll get to see them again. For those that have followed us since day one, Maggie May was born on the show. Now you get to see her in high school. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's
You know how teens are. They're very moody
It's
at
okay.
times. Their hormone levels start to spike.
that ain't just teens, that's Amy too.
Oh, no, that would be you.
No, that's
She gets everything from you. Everybody says she looks just like you.
That's a blessed child right
Oh,
there.
my gosh, that poor
That's
child.
that child right there is lucky than a man that won the lottery and didn't buy a ticket.
Oh, she don't think so. She cannot stand for someone to say, "You're just like your dad."
Hey, it's hard to match greatness. She's trying.
Okay, anyway.
But
Next.
we teamed up with a company out of Wake Forest, and got to give a shout out to them, man. They're awesome. It's just an awesome crew. If you look it up, it's EBB Flow is the main business, but it's called Stay Broke, and there's a podcast on here called Stay Broke. Randy runs it with his team, and Stay Broke podcast is who we have teamed with to get everything started again. So if you get a minute, in all honesty, make sure you go check them out, like some of their videos, follow some of their stuff, and you'll kind of see who we're working with, who's putting all this together behind the scenes. And Randy actually is going to be in the forefront eventually once he teaches us how to do all this, which that's probably going to go over like a turn in the punch bowl, because I'm not very,
Tech savvy?
yeah, that's a good way to say
Yeah.
it, baby.
We know.
But we are still towing every day. You will find out through our adventure now that we have, I guess, graduated from repossessions.
We graduated from
Graduated from the repossession
I don't know
industry.
if that's the best way of putting
So we
that,
do
but-
mainly PPI now, which is private property impounds, and I will tell y'all, I thought repossessions were nutted in a porta potty at a peanut festival until we got into PPI. And
Absolutely.
these
They're
folks,
just as bad.
they're-
Because the problem with PPI is that they're never wrong. So no one ever does anything wrong. Nobody ever makes mistakes. And they always got to point the finger to blame someone else.
never wrong, never makes a mistake.
Whatever.
I'm just kidding.
Shut up.
You are wrong. I can tell. I remember one time you were wrong.
I married you.
That's what I said.
Exactly. I was wrong. See? I was wrong for once.
We have
Yes,
been-
we do agree.
How long we been married?
Too
long. We know each other too well.
Absolutely.
But we're still out there. You're gonna see a lot of videos of us doing that. That's gonna be so fun and interesting. And step this way because my go jack is sticking out.
Oh,
I
I'm
just don't
it.
want you to back. No, I don't want you to back into it. I don't have your life insurance paid up.
Oh yeah, I figured it was
So-
something.
But you'll get to see us in PPI. You get to see our new team. We have a new team, man. With Tammy still there. Tammy was there originally, but now we have a whole new team. Ducky leads it. Real good Riley, which we call Jenny.
Yep.
That's a night jammer. You know, we got a couple other guys.
We got
there.
little Jimmy.
We got Big John.
Yep.
We got
Laney.
Lucky Laney.
Don't know if
Lucky
she's
to
lucky,
be in our
but
lives.
anyway, she probably don't think that.
So yeah, so that's it. So you know, the EP coming out. The YouTube is the big thing. That's where you're gonna catch a lot of action. Oh, you know what? I actually forgot to have my phone on. But that's working, man, right there.
I don't know if that's a working man or just a stupid man.
Tell them to submit their questions and we'll be pulling some throughout.
Yep. Okay, so if you have questions for us, go ahead, post them.
Yep.
We're ready.
Yep.
That's what we're here for. We're here to answer questions.
And I know what the first one's gonna be. You want to make a bet on the first one?
Okay, yeah, I'll bet you.
Okay.
What you gonna bet?
Where's that guy that I can't remember?
Bobby? Where's Bobby?
So that's going to be the first one. We're going to wait because somebody's going to ask where's Bobby.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. So, but if y'all have any questions, start firing them because now's the time. We can sit here and talk all day. I mean, my wife loves talk, as you can tell.
No, you were the one blessed with the gift of gab. I just kind of stand here and listen to you gab on. Just saying. Interject when I can,
Hey.
you know.
Hey.
How did you two meet?
We said hello. That's how we met. We said hello. Actually, if we want to roll it all the way back.
Amy is what you have to keep in mind is Amy has a great mother, but she came from a single family household, so she had to work for everything she had. I'm driving a tow truck. You know,
I just got hurt by my longtime boyfriend,
Yeah.
who I thought I was going to marry.
We're not going to say any names, but his initials are Ken Harrison. But anyway. So
Anyway.
she was working 3 jobs to put herself through college.
Yep.
And I worked nights, and she worked at this little restaurant that had coffee that was thicker than mud and honestly tasted just like mule piss with the foam farted off. But every night I would go in there and buy 2 or 3 cups of coffee so I could, try to fill her out, see who she was.
And finally, I felt sorry for him.
Yep. My brother tried to go out with you. My best friend tried to go out with you. My brother showed up in a Corvette to try to impress her. I'm driving around on Old Goldie, which is a wreck garage.
They were all on liquid courage. Need I remind you this? But this is a long time ago. So we're gonna give them a little bit of an exception there. But anyway, yeah. So I thought I would go out with Ronnie because I was like,
Tell the truth.
He's a poor boy. He's
I'm
all
broke.
broke, ain't got no money, so he gonna treat me like gold.
Randy, because
I
I
was like-
stayed broke.
I was like, he's gonna treat me like gold. Little did I know
Well,
what
no,
the
you
actual
wouldn't.
outcome was.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
we went out on our first date that we went on. He picked me up on a rollback and hit a deer. And I was like, oh my, this is too much for me. Because his next question was, I just got to go back and get the deer. I was like, what? What is going on here?
y'all,
You just can't make this stuff up.
I grew up, I'm not being funny, I had great parents. We grew up on a little farm. I farmed backer for many, many years, roofed for many, many years. But where I grew up, and I'm being honest, we either grew it or killed it to eat it. We didn't get a lot of grocery store food for a long time other than the essentials. So good deal on the side of the road, fresh. I mean,
Yeah.
I couldn't turn it down. It was cold. I mean, it was like 38 degrees at night. All the meat was good. I mean, so our first date was us gutting a deer and cleaning it out. Well, okay,
And
our
me
first date was
sitting there
me gutting a
watching.
deer, cleaning it out.
And I was like, yeah, I don't know how well this is going to go.
But, I did see what most folks don't know about me, and it's honest, is I'm really a nerd. Mm-hmm. I love to play chess. I love to write and read poetry. I'm very romantic, though I'll never sit down and watch a chick flick and tell you I did. I promise you I won't. Mm-hmm. Terminator, 300, no Titanic. But,
Yes,
I figured that a way I could win her heart was I would do stuff like just, at the time she was also, so keep in mind, she's a world champion power lifter. She's a licensed mortician. She's an MMA fighter. She's always been into fitness. I'm a country boy with a Cinderella belly. Okay? It's just what it is. But I figured, hey, she's into fitness. I'll help her. So I would go buy a box of Hershey Kisses and a teddy bear and eat all the Hershey Kisses and put the
And
wrappers
leave the
back together
wrappers. Like, who does that?
and leave it out with a poem. That way she didn't gain weight but still got the love. And I got the chocolate.
Yeah, okay.
Did it work?
Going back to that, being an MMA fighter.
Yep.
Okay. I think people need to realize that when you are MMA fighting and then you go to bring up kids. Do you know where I'm going with this?
I know where you're going with that.
Okay. You really need to understand that is like a professional fight. That is not somebody going out looking for a fight. That's not somebody who, when I actually started MMA fighting, it was because I was doing it for self-defense. Because I got caught up in a situation and I needed to know how to take care of myself because 9 times out of 10, I was a single female by myself. And I think parents get the wrong idea saying that because you fight or you did some kind of professional fighting, that sets the wrong tone for your children.
I'm gonna go one step further and take it biblical for you. In the Garden of Gethsemane, when they were arresting Jesus, Peter, his best friend, his right-hand man, pulled out a sword and cut off the guard's ear. Now, Jesus healed the ear and said, calm down, Peter, but guess what? He turned around before he left and told everybody there, hey, if you don't have a sword, sell your cloak and go buy one. Because basically what he's saying is there's times in your life when you have to fight. And you need to be prepared when that time comes. So...
I mean, there were several battles in the Bible,
yeah.
But I do believe that he also teaches us how to be able to stand up, how to be able to have self-control. Yeah. And the more of a mature Christian you are, you learn when to be able to either have a conversation with someone, or if somebody's coming at you, how to stop that interaction. Mm-hmm. But doing MMA does not make you a bad person.
Doesn't make you white trash.
It does not make you white trash. You can call us
that if you want.
Exactly.
And you know what? I'll be the first to tell y'all, I am country trash. I like being on a dirt road on the side, laying in a ditch, hunting, fishing, and grinding. But just because you do things in life, it doesn't depict who you are. It's your reasons behind them. And you know, we're talking about Alex who got murdered. And if you scroll down our feed, you'll see it. The biggest thing you're going to see, especially in our videos when we're out touring stuff, is since our son got murdered, people today are so heartless that the first thing they do to try to get a rise out of us is they'll stand there and tell us, hey, your son got murdered. Alex caught 20 bullets.
Because of us.
Because you towing cars.
Because
your
we're
son
towing
got
cars.
murdered because of what you do for a living. I mean, people,
Alex never worked for us. He never towed a car in his life.
Yeah, so,
half the time, people did not even know that Alex was our son or know that our kids are our kids, because my kids like to live very private lives and they like to thrive and for people to know them on their own basis and for who they are.
Yep.
So the only, the worst part about the whole thing is that when I see someone holding a kid and you're sitting here yelling and screaming at me because you made a mistake, I feel bad for that kid, because you're scarring that kid, and it's not the first time you've scarred that kid. And then what happens? That kid grows up in that kind of environment thinking that is normal, and then they go out and they hurt other people.
And that's what's wrong with society. I understand. I'm 100% for the Constitution and rights and freedom of speech, but understand this. There's nothing free. We have freedom of speech, but that freedom of speech comes with a consequence. Everything you do and say in life can be free to do or say, but it comes with a consequence. And you have to be ready to pay that consequence. You have to pay that price. So people say that to us all the time to try to get a rise out. And if you go look at our videos, go on YouTube, go on Facebook, you see one last week where the dude's out there just clapping off, man. Full of energy, talking about how our son was murdered, and this had all because he couldn't get his car because he didn't have documentation. And that's what we deal with every day. So on this ride with us, on this new lit life journey, you're going to see a lot of that, and you're going to hear a lot of things that be like, why don't they step out and do something about it? Listen,
why?
The best thing I can do is smile and laugh at you when you do that, because I promise you that's going to hurt more than any punch I throw.
Exactly. And to be honest with you, do you think that you're the first person to ever said that? Do you think you're the first Dr. Google that looked up Alex's murder? Do you think that we have not heard it 1,000 times? But let me tell you something. I know where my kid is.
In heaven.
And that's why it doesn't bother us. When you have God in your heart, words don't hurt as bad.
You'll hear us talk a lot about our beliefs and Christianity also. Like I said, I'm going to do a revelation study. Amy does inspirational. But I do want to say this. The whole reason we do what we do is because we don't care what you believe. We don't care how you feel, what you think. We don't care your life views. We don't care if you're left or right, Republican, Democrat, Libertarian, Tea Party, or...
I don't care what color you are. I don't care what religion you are.
We have our beliefs, but...
We're going to love you anyway.
That's our belief. Our belief is we're supposed to love everybody. And even when you step to us and you're ugly to us and you're mean to us, we're not going to hate you. I'm going to hit you with some Ron-isms now. Don't when you walking around looking like you confused as Mike Tyson at an 88 title fight or a spelling bee, because he won in 9 seconds, or he can't spell,
dunks. Without
Mike, I didn't go there, bro. I'd have gave you at least a 6-letter word, okay? But no, seriously, we'll hit you with some comedy and we'll hit you with some things, and sometimes we'll hit you with some facts. But the God that we serve says we love everybody. So your beliefs and stuff, people like to get on our pages and argue. Hey, man, if you don't believe in it, that's fine. I don't care. I'm still going to love you, still come by the shop. We can talk, have lunch, whatever. Because we're supposed to try to find a society where we can all get along at some point. And honestly, Lit Life is about solutions, not sides. So just as you go on this journey with us again, remember that. It's about solutions.
And communication is key.
Yeah, I wish I'd have known that in my marriage. Because
Shut up.
I wish my wife would have learned to listen so we could communicate.
That's never going to happen. That's never going to happen. So you're
What you
you're
got?
fighting
What questions you got?
Why do you do so many things to irritate Amy?
Yeah, why do you do so many things to irritate me? Try me. Why you try me?
Do you want the honest answer is
Yes.
the honest answer is if I can keep her irritated, I can do the things I want to do in life around the house. So like if I make her upset, she'll be like, just go fishing, just go hunting, just go work on your truck. And guess what?
Just get out of my hair.
I get the whole look. Wednesday night is my guys' night, my little card game night and stuff. Every Wednesday, she's like, "You're not coming home till midnight, right?" Because like I got the house to myself. I can watch Madison or whatever.
You know, girl gotta have girl time. I'm just saying, I do not need him stuck to my hip 24/7. It is very hard to be married to someone and have a family and then work with the same person.
That is hard.
That is hard.
Especially when
And
they
learn how to
listen.
separate.
They listen like a deaf person with earmuffs on. Don't hit me.
Yeah, okay.
We on camera. Don't you-
Okay.
don't you
I got
hit
too
me.
many witnesses.
What's next?
When did you get the new color scheme on the truck?
We did that.
3 years ago. Well, actually, after
Actually, no,
Alex got
it was
right
long
there
before that.
Well, we went fully into it once all that happened with Alex because, so you know, these are the colors of Jesus. Purple is the color of royalty. Red is the color of bloody shedding the cross, and all that covers up black hearts. So, in all honesty, Amy came up with the full color scheme, and we keep all our logos. We kept our sayings. You just got licked, etc. But it was time. It was time for a change. We changed our lizard. We changed our cross.
We changed the J hook to a cross. Yeah.
So we just tried to, if you watch the show, in every show there's a blackboard, a whiteboard in the back, and Amy will put a different Bible verse. I always wore my jerseys. It's just our way of telling you our beliefs without pushing it down your throat and just saying, hey, this is us. But I personally love the new colors. Also, at the end of the show, there was a lot of friendships ruined and a lot of hard feelings and a lot of real stuff that happened on the camera and off the camera. Mm-hmm. And we wanted to move away from that into the new version of Lizard Lit and the new version of Lit Life. So I love the new colors. I really do. I love them. And just for the record, that was Alex's nickname. So I get to ride him around these days. I'd rather ride him than Amy anyway. Around.
Besides getting their car towed, how can people meet you?
There's still people that come to the office every day.
We still do meet and greets.
We still do some meet and greets. Speaking engagements. I will say that if you're trying to get us to come to an event or whatever, you go to lizardlatetowing.com and it'll take you to our website.
Which the new one's coming out in 3 weeks.
Yeah, so
Capstone's busting that out, so it'll be easy to navigate and get in touch with us.
Yeah.
But the best way to talk to us, honestly, is don't send an email.
Yep. It's
Don't
on
send
social
a private
media,
message.
probably.
Go on a social media post, because if you'll go scroll our social media post, we try to respond at least to 2 or 3 people on every single post.
Absolutely.
I can't do private messages. I'm sorry.
I don't do them either.
Yeah.
If you send me a private message, it'll sit there probably for a year or so. I really don't look at them. I do look at messages, but I don't look at private messages because sometimes people do some really
nasty stuff on there.
Yes, and I don't want to be involved in that.
Yep.
Will you do a truck tour at the end of the video?
A truck tour? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
We did that with the little kid.
you talking about just
we
walk
went to
around the truck and show you about it? We'll hook it
Yes,
up.
they're
You want to see the
asking
truck?
to do
You want to see the
truck tour.
dollies? We'll teach you how to use
We
truck tours.
actually did we went to the kids Children's Miracle.
Children Miracles Network.
Yeah, and we went there, and there was this little kid who always wanted to drive
His
a tow
make-a-wish
truck.
dream was to drive a tow truck.
And we looked at the cop and we were like, "Can you just turn around?"
And he did.
And then he got in and sat in Ronnie's
We drove
lap.
that mug all around.
Yep, he did. I
And
thought that was great.
the weirdest part about that whole situation was the heat I got from just people talking about, I can't believe you let a kid sit in your lap.
He was in
and
a parking lot.
And on top of that,
it's just
though,
dying wish.
anybody that's our generation, Gen X,
Yeah.
You drove your mom and daddy's car when you were 10, 11, 12 years old.
Yeah, don't think you did.
So, yeah, I don't know why you're coming at me now. And most of the people on the road now that are 25 and under don't even have a driver's license.
Half of them are texting. I ain't paying attention.
Yeah, so I mean, me and that kid driving around, that was all right.
It was cute.
Yep.
What's the funniest or weirdest day that you've had on a job experience?
The funniest or the weirdest day?
You're going straight to the Bible, aren't you?
So probably
Yeah.
the weirdest was when Ronnie had to do a repossession on an old lady. These old ladies are something, man. And he goes out there and he's trying to hook up her car and she comes running out and she's like, let me just get my Bible. Let me get my Bible. And of course, Ronnie's going to let her get her Bible. Well, yeah, that was the wrong Bible to be getting.
Yep.
When she pulled the Bible out, that Bible flipped open and she pulled out her handgun.
Like Shawshank Redemption.
She said, "You gonna put my car down, son?"
Yeah, she said, God is in this. God is in between these covers, and you can meet him if you want to. I said, no, man. You can have that car.
So Ronnie put the car down and came back about 4 a.m. and picked it up without her knowing.
Her
But
God and her Bible were not in it at that time.
That's right, but it wasn't worth getting shot over.
I'll tell you the funniest one I ever remember doing is when I used to repo on a rollback.
And the naked guy.
Yep, I slid up under a Mazda Miata to throw 2 hook chains on it, and I heard somebody running out, and my buddy was standing there, and so I slide out from under the car. Now with a Mazda Miata, you assume it's going to be a smaller dude or maybe probably a lady, especially convertible. This dude's about 420 pounds, looks like a professional sumo wrestler, and this mug is standing over me. So when I slide out, I'm sliding out between his legs. This mug has on a bathrobe and nothing else. And I'm looking up, and he's looking down. And my buddy's over there, and I'm screaming.
Dying.
I'm like, tase him, tase him, tase him. Because back then we had tase guns. And he was laughing so hard he couldn't even pull his taser out. And this dude's talking and fussing and doing all this. And not trying to be graphic, but he was a very well-endowed gentleman. And I told him very nicely, Bo, if you touch me with that Mississippi black snake, if it touches my forehead, this is going to go over like a pregnant pole vault, I'm telling you. And that dude, when I said that gave him all the ammunition he needed, Bo. Then this mug chooses to sit down on me buck naked. So, that was probably the funniest one. I ended up unhooking his vehicle too, I'm not going to lie. I unhooked his vehicle just out of pure principle. If a naked man is willing to sit on you, he's willing to do a whole lot more. And so that was probably the funniest one.
During your show, did you nearly lose your business to that Lars guy when you signed it over, or was that part of the show?
A little bit of both. We actually had a real offer, and they wanted to dramatize it. And the problem was, in all honesty, that Lars guy ended up going to prison. That's a story for another time. A story probably he needs to tell. But I think they made a whole lot more of it than what it was. It wasn't all that drama, but they made it into a lot of drama. But, you know, I was willing to walk away. I'm not going to lie. I was willing to walk away for what he was talking. But then
I will say, though, real life, yes, when we started our show, we were one of the biggest repossession companies on the East Coast.
Yeah.
By the first season, almost every single one of the
85%.
big name lien holders that we worked for banned us from working for them because they said that we were too much of a liability and that things were getting filmed, even though there were certain
waivers.
We had waivers. We had all kinds of protocols. Hoops we had to jump through.
But that we don't do repos no more.
Not that any towing company that I've ever walked into, including ours, don't have 100 cameras recording everything from the time you walk on the property to the time you leave the property. Everyone has cameras, but it was something about recording that.
The lien holder said it was too much of a corporate risk and lawsuit invocation. And
yes.
We lost 85% of our business the first week actually that our show aired.
Yeah.
Yep. And so we almost filed bankruptcy because when you go from towing 400 cars a month to 40,
yeah,
you know,
it was a big risk. We took a big risk.
Yeah, sometimes you got to plow around those stumps.
But you have to remember, why'd you do it in the first place?
Yep.
So, and our main thing was not doing it to produce as much as, the actual hard job, but it was also to get the word out. Like God gave us an opportunity, so we needed to take the opportunity and use it and
We still do.
serve for Him.
We still do. So I hadn't heard where's he at yet? It's coming.
Shout out Richard Ireland for sending stars.
Richard Ireland. I love Ireland. I love living over there. I love staying in the UK and visiting traveling.
Yeah, but Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland, they don't like one another,
Yeah, that's
do they? Okay, which one is it that talks so fast?
that's Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland.
Yeah, I had a hard time
Understanding them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna get it before it was over with. I keep telling you, quit staying that way. Come back this way.
I won't be that close to you.
Well, you got to stay in the little
Yeah,
circle.
I know, but I got.
The UK, we had a lot of fun in the UK. The show over there, Ronnie's Redneck Road Trip. Most people don't even know we had a show for Elizabeth called All Worked Up.
Yep, we did.
So if you haven't seen All Worked Up, you need to go back because All Worked Up was 100% real. Every repo in that show was real. And that's going to be a question on here that how much of the show was staged? And I'm always honest about this. I always have been. So the first season was 100% real. Second season was about, 75-25 our way. Third season was about 50-50. And then the last season, which is 26 episodes, was about 75-25 their way. And that's when we had enough, We have never had a script. I'm telling y'all now. We were not,
No.
it was before wars. We didn't have scripts. But they would do stuff like, hey, we're going to go to this house and there's going to be a car and y'all repossess it. And then they would have people doing stuff that we had no idea what they were doing. So we just had to kind of walk through it. But, the best thing about our company and our show is we weren't fake. We are who we are. We're just real people. And so when they got to where they wanted to try to set scenes up and all that, we got burnt out.
Yep.
People know what's fake. If you want to watch fake, and I'm not knocking them, but watch Operation Repo. Watch Bear Swamp Recovery. If you want to watch real, that's why people came to us, because we were real. And if you ever saw blood on the show, it was real blood. Every time we did blood, if you've seen it, it was real blood. I promise you. Yeah, we didn't have any squirt guns or Hollywood makeup. You saw us bleeding, we was bleeding.
They're asking when you're coming back to Ireland and the UK.
I don't know.
I hope to go next year, actually, because I want to take the kids over there.
I do. I want Maggie to go and see.
If you're from Ireland, you'll appreciate this. I'm probably one of the few foreigners that had ever spent a day inside of the falls.
Yeah.
And they loved us over there. And I was told if I go in the falls, I would never make it out. I went in the falls and ate at people's houses and went to I think they don't call them, I guess they call them barbecue when they're just cooking on the grill. But the UK, we loved it. Traveled there extensively. I lived there for 8 months. I lived in the greatest place in the UK you could live. It was a place called Slough. I lived in Slough for 8 months, and I'm gonna tell you, man, that
It was something.
That was an adventure. But like I said, I grew up, on a farm, so I could fit in anywhere. But I could fit in, and I could go in the crack house and talk to you. I can go in the White House and talk to you, man. I can just balance my life to fit whatever environment I'm in. So that's what I did.
I have to say though, I love Scotland.
Yeah,
I really love
awesome. Scotland.
Scotland. I love their castles. I love the tattoo. I got to go to the tattoo,
Yeah, that was cool.
which you have to get tickets like a year and a half in advance
Yeah,
to
that was pretty
even go. It was a great experience.
And go to Manchester U, just for the record. I started following in while I was over there. And I tell you what I love the most about England. Some of the people there are probably more respectful than any place I've ever been. Like, little things like, our lines would be 7, 8, 9 hours long, and that's honest, at Truck Fest.
Yep.
And we did probably 3 years worth of Truck Fest throughout the whole country. And people would come up with 6 items, and they'd hand us one item, and they'd be like, would it be too cheeky to ask you to sign the other 5? Like, that's what we're here for. We're here to spend time with you and have the fan experience. Yeah, we're going to sign everything you got. We'll sign the T-shirt on your back, the hat on your head, and the boots on your feet. But they always ask, and they were always just so polite. I had a great time over there. The only thing that I can tell y'all, and I don't drink. When I was younger, I drank a lot, but I have no idea how y'all drink room temperature beer. Okay?
I did
Learn how to pour a Guinness.
I did. I learned how to pour a proper Guinness. I do not drink myself at all whatsoever, and I never would drink beer. Ugh. But the smell just gets me. But anyway, I mean, you do.
Yeah.
But the barback, or was he the owner? He was the owner. The owner of the pub was like, I got to teach you Americans how to pour a proper Guinness. And he did. And I did it. And
Amy started
knocked
getting
the
us
phone
about
off. I did.
about an hour that night.
I
But we'll
did.
be back next year. And look, this no lie, Truck Fest brings a lot of Americans over. So if you want to see us, go to Truck Fest and just start burning up their pages. That's all you got to do.
Shout out Pat Skelly and Cody for stars.
Pat, Scally, and Cody.
Cody?
Cody.
Okay,
That's
Cody.
the name of the guy that does our lighting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, and on this episode of Lick Life, this adventure this year, our oldest son, no, second oldest son, Pounds is older.
Yep.
And anyway, one of them's gotten into bull riding. So we will be going to rodeos, probably this weekend actually. And you're going to
He
enjoy
has
that.
covered some bulls, so I'm excited.
You're going to enjoy that though, because I don't do nothing but stand out there and make fun of him. So y'all
I do
gonna
not
enjoy
understand what the adrenaline thrill is, but guys love it. They like getting on a freaking, 2,500
that.
pound, 4,000 pound
13, 14, 15.
Yeah, animal that you have no control over. And that's not for me.
I can tell you in a nutshell.
Not for me.
Because he's a guy, and it's the same thing as marriage. We just enter it just to get thrown off every day.
Oh, yep. There you go.
All right, you ready for one of the big ones?
Here we go.
Where's Big Juicy?
So, if y'all want to know where Big Juicy is and what she's doing and all that, I don't know, what's a good like amount? If we get 10,000 likes, we will bring Juicy in and do a live with her.
Absolutely. Yep.
So, if the videos get 10,000 likes, which is not a lot, that's not a lot.
Nope.
Because most of our videos get that pretty easily. But if the video gets 10,000 likes, y'all can go like that mug, tell all your friends to like it, share it. Then we will bring Big Juicy in live.
Juicy. Yep.
And we will play Where Are They Now?
Absolutely.
But she's doing good.
She is.
recovered from her brain tumor.
Yep.
And her twins are grown up. And she is still...
She's a grandma now.
Yep. If the juice gets loose, it's still wild.
Absolutely.
I can promise you
it's
that.
Big Juicy.
And you might see her a couple times on this new Lick Life journey, you know? I'm not against bringing Juicy back in at all. Mm-mm. So, but hit the like button, share the videos, and we will bring Big Juicy in for a live, and you can talk to her.
Absolutely.
Shout out Brandy Tribble.
Randy Tribble, what's up?
Oh. A couple more times she did it. Cool.
But if y'all got some questions, now it's time to ask them, because y'all got us live, and we're sitting here, so we're more than happy to. And I know the live's a little early, because as we go across the country, it gets earlier and earlier, so I think it's 9 in the morning on the West Coast.
Yep.
So when we do another one, we'll probably do 6, 7, 8 o'clock, so y'all can be a little more awake over there. And in England, they're 5 hours ahead of us, so it's about perfect for England.
Yep.
So it's probably
people
6 o'clock
working
there.
too.
Well, they're getting off work now,
So
out there on the M5.
Tell people that are just joining some of the things that you guys have coming up.
Yeah, so if you're just catching on to us,
just catching on to us.
catching on to the feed.
There you go. All right. Good
Got
work.
a podcast coming out. We're really working on it. This is actually the first step in that. We've teamed up with a company out of Wake Forest called Stay Broke. Ebb Flow, EBB Flow. If you want to look them up, they're great at all this stuff. They're kind of the ones that are going to run all the behind the scenes until Randy comes on, because I'm begging Randy to come on. When you meet Randy, you understand he's like the new and improved Bobby. But I'm going to teach a Revelation series on there. We're going to do our filming in the trucks. We're going to do live streaming over there. We're going to do podcast. I'm actually getting ready to start gaming. I've got my gaming setup ready.
You're not gonna game.
I'm gaming. If you would like to play Red Dead or Ark
You're gonna get killed.
Raiders, yeah, I'm gonna die, but I will. You will have fun.
He
playing with me.
runs around being the medic or something because
That's
he
what
dies.
I'm always the medic in Battlefield.
Absolutely,
But I'm a good medic.
He cannot play video games.
I'm a good medic. But hey, look,
He can't see, and his hand-eye coordination is way too slow to be gaming.
Listen,
I'm just saying.
my ultimate
His
goal.
age is catching up
Yeah,
with him.
well, my ultimate goal is to get them dudes that do Fortnite to have a lizard lick drop.
Yep.
and have a juicy skin, an Amy skin, and a Ronnie skin. Like Ron is a big Ron lizard. Amy is a firecracker. When she pops people in Fortnite, man, they start exploding like little firecrackers, and her hair turns on.
The imagination.
And then
Imagination
Juicy,
station over here.
when Juicy shoots you, she blows up real big like a blueberry. That's her emoji. And then they have a lizard drop spot where when you drop in, you can get a tow truck. And with the tow truck, you can ride around. And if you throw the hook onto another car, the people can't get out, so you can sling them off cliffs. So
Yeah.
I got some big plans for Fortnite if I can get hold of them guys.
Let's go Fortnite.
And they're from Wake Forest originally, so now they're in Mooresville.
Yep.
So I'm telling y'all, and I don't even want to get paid. I just want to be in it. I want to see a Ron lizard running around, capping folks in a no build. Yeah, so
Oh my.
I'll get you my gamer tag here shortly so y'all can time in with me.
Slow and stupid. There you go.
Yeah, that's not a bad gamer tag. I might have to do that. Just spell it a little different. Might do that.
Can't fix stupid.
Might do. You can duct tape it. Ain't that what you're telling me?
Yes.
All right, we got another. Where is Crazy Dave?
Crazy Dave's off being crazy somewhere.
Yeah, that bugs.
So
Porta potty at the Peanut Festival.
yeah, Crazy Dave had a mechanic shop, and basically
Front end liner, really.
yeah, it's like
really
front.
weird.
Yeah, I mean that's what he still does, as far as I
guess,
know.
yeah.
I mean, we didn't really keep in touch with Crazy Dave. He got a little far out there, which it's Crazy Dave. What do you expect? So yeah. So as far as I know, he's still doing his tinkering on people's vehicles and still got his little shop over there. I don't even know where it's at anymore. I thought it was
It's
Spring
over at
Cove,
Rocky
but
Cross.
yeah.
Still same place. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I see little things. That was one of the ones that we had. He was.
We
Family.
just don't see eye to
Yeah,
eye.
he was family, but when the whole Bobby fiasco happened, it's kind of like when any split happens. Just say a marriage. Certain people are going to take the wife's side, certain people are going to take the husband's side. So certain
Absolutely.
people took the husband's side, which was my side, and certain people took the wife's side, which was Bobby's side. Just saying.
Anyway.
So
we
he
just
just
parted
happened to be
ways.
one of those people. And you know, so, you know, if you want to go with the wife, go with the wife.
Shut up.
Just saying.
Anyway.
I'm laying it out there like an old rug at the rest home. Just I don't know that I don't know. Wait till the other. Wait, some more questions come up. I might tell you a little more about that. We'll see.
Do you still have the food truck?
Nope.
Nope.
Don't have the food.
That went with the wife's side of the breakup. the wife in the lizard lick situation, which again I'm not gonna say the names, but his initials are Bobby Brantley. Got a food truck. And I hope he did good with it, and I hope he made a lot of food, and I hope people were really happy. And I encourage him to continue that endeavor. He's good at it. Good at it. 100%. He is.
I'm just going to concur.
Okay, yeah, concur.
There
Is
we
that a dog?
No.
Okay.
Do you still lift?
Do I still lift?
That mouth.
My fork to my face, maybe. No, I don't lift anymore. I got a really bad back. When I was powerlifting, I actually screwed up my L4, my L5 in my back.
And it's gone.
So the older I get, the more it basically deteriorates.
I'll be honest. You were good up until about 66, 65.
What you talking about? Some 65, boy? You
Ain't
need
that
to
when it
shut
started
up.
hurting?
No.
Oh, my fault.
Be quiet. Be quiet. You are older than me. Remember that.
And remember,
so if
you're-
I'm 65,
whoa.
you're 95.
But you're older than Google.
No, so are you. So are you. Anyway, so other than doing cardio, stretching movements, stuff like that, and just staying kind of like toned and keeping my body weight down, that's about all I do. You talk more than I do. That's why your face loses weight first.
No, you know what loses weight first?
Don't.
My wallet, because you get in it too much.
What wallet?
That's it.
Exactly.
You got
What
it.
wallet?
Yeah, because you got it.
Is it my pocketbook? What wallet?
Yeah.
Does your arm hurt from Amy hitting it so much?
Every part of me hurts from Amy hitting it so much. What y'all have to remember is I've been taking this abuse for 20 plus years now. And during her MMA fighting days, guess what? When she come on and learn a new move, guess who the test dummy was? Hey, let me show you this new choke. Hey, let me show you this new ankle lock. Hey, let me show you this new arm bar. Okay, Ronda want to be Rousey? No. Amy will punch me, but it's all in love. She's only punched me in the face for real like 6-7 times in our life, so I'm doing pretty good.
Tell them to stay till the end and we'll do a quick truck tour.
Stay to the end and we'll do a truck tour.
A truck tour.
And I know y'all have asked because I ain't asked me yet, but stay to the end and we will tell you where's Bobby.
You're so stupid.
No, I'm going to. I'm going to go ahead and tell him where he's at.
You're so stupid.
Okay, well, I mean, everybody wants to know. You know, that's the number one question on my feed every single day.
I don't think so. Not as much.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I don't think so.
It is.
I think it's more like where's Juicy.
There's a lot of where's Juicy, a lot of can we
Yeah.
talk to Juicy, yeah. But where's Bobby is always there. So stay to the end, and I'm gonna give you a chance to talk to Bobby.
Oh my God.
They're still asking about Juicy. Remind them what they got to do to get Juicy on here.
In order, if you want to see Juicy on here, we had to have 10,000 likes.
And we will put her on the live.
We'll put her on a live.
And
10,000 likes.
Yep, we'll put her on the live, and might even let her drive the truck for a day.
Oh my gosh, Juicy does not like driving no tow truck. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah, 10,000 likes. When this video hits 10,000 likes, then we will bring Juicy on a live. Matter of fact, we'll do it either on the live, the podcast. We'll put her on.
Yeah,
We'll bring her in and
Right,
let
put her on
Juicy,
the podcast, too.
let Juicy tell you about her,
Juicy.
where she's at. And
about the juice being loose.
And then I'll take her out in a truck somewhere and stir up some drama and let her just handle it while I sit there and laugh like I usually do.
Juicy ain't got no sense. She makes me laugh every day.
And don't forget, we got the music videos coming out. We start filming those next week. So that EP we have, Lick Life. If you've never heard it, just go to Apple Music, go to CD Baby, go to wherever, Google Lick Life. We got 4 songs on there. Did some stuff with Low Cash Cowboys, Charlie Farley, Marty Ray, Kyle from Matchbox 20. It was put together by DJ Silver. So it's a pretty good EP if you like that type of music. You're gonna love the EP. 100%. So what's next?
I don't know what's next.
All right, so there's 2 big questions that we have left.
Okay.
You already kind of started to address one of them. We're going to wait until after the truck tour to
Okay.
address the last 2 questions. So
All right.
if you want, we can do a quick truck tour.
Truck tour. Here, this is a truck. There's your tour.
You are so stupid.
Hey, I'm glad I cleaned the truck.
You didn't clean the truck.
I cleaned the
Jeannie
truck.
cleaned. Look, you did not clean the truck.
I wiped down the dash.
Jeannie
Helped me clean the truck.
clean the truck because he drives it.
Yeah, but he helped me clean the truck.
Quit your lying. You go to hell for lying.
No,
Look as you
Gene
do for stealing
did clean
eggs.
the truck. I have to say that. So
I just don't move myself.
I don't drive anything but a Dodge, y'all. Or now they call them Rams. Personally, today with this style vehicle, it is honestly probably the best motor made. I'm not knocking any other motors, but I will tell you, Chevrolet, people always ask us why we don't have Chevy tow trucks, GMCs. They don't really make a 45 or 5500, okay? So you don't really have an option there. And Ford in the day had the GOAT of all tow truck motors, the 7.3. But Ford, when we started the show, did us really dirty. And they came out with a 6.0, and we had, I think, 9 6.0s at the time. And I had one go out at 101,000 miles that I'd been taking to them since it was at 90,000 with the head gasket problems. And when it got to 101,000, it finally went out, and they're like, well, we can't, warranty it. Well, I've been bringing it here for 10,000 miles. So I told Ford, said, I'll sell all 9 tow trucks I got if you don't warranty this one truck. And they said, we'll sell them. So we ended up with Dodges and Rams, and they have been great to us.
So
we use a Vulcan.
everything on these tow trucks is ran by this controller right here and these buttons right here. Okay, if you've never been on the inside of a tow truck, the guy never has to get out of this truck to pick a vehicle up. He uses his controller and he cuts his boom on, and then we have
backup camera.
Yep, he watches this backup camera and he backs right up to the vehicle, lifts it in the air. Then he gets out, straps the wheels down. But
Everything's done with that.
is done with this and this. That's it, and the camera.
And there's a lot of different lifts, so I'll
Yep.
go back here and show you what a lift is. This so you know, these are go jacks. You got a car front wheel drive that's pulled into a parking spot. You slide this up under it, jack it up on both sides, and you can just push it out. These are great. These are dollies. So when we pick up a car that has an e-brake locked down or it's all-wheel drive, we put all 4 tires off the ground.
Yes.
So we'll tell you your vehicle with 4 tires up.
Usually the smart cars, we also pick all 4 tires
Always.
up off
Have to.
the ground.
The static chargers in the back and the front wheel drive.
Absolutely.
There's several booms out on the market. I have 2 in my company. Me and Amy have 2 in our company. We run a Dynamic and we run a Vulcan. I love them both. I tell you, each one has its own advantages. I will tell you this about this Vulcan. What I love the most about this Vulcan is if I pick your vehicle up and you jump in it and try to drive off, I can pretty much almost, not at a 90, but I can get you at about a 70, 75, which means you're driving straight to the ground. The Dynamic doesn't lift that high, but it's basically preference of boom head size. But both the Dynamic and the Vulcan are super fast. Personally now, Vulcan is what I drive, and Dynamic is what I give most of my drivers. The Vulcan has a negative tilt, which means if I'm going down a hill backwards and it's sloped down, I can actually go past parallel to let the boom down. That's good if you know how to drive a tow truck, but if you're a newbie, that can create a lot of problems.
Also, if you've never seen a car being picked up, what happens is this piece right here slides all the way up under the vehicle. Once it slides up under the vehicle, they grab and pinch the front tires. So these L arms right here are going to go out and come around those tires. Once they lift up, the driver, if he is not a newbie and he's a professional driver, he has pinched the wheels to the point that if you do try to drive off, it's not going to come because the vehicle's actually locked into the back of the boom.
This is something I love on the truck too, just so y'all know. We have flip down lights. I know that sounds crazy, but a lot of parking decks are usually about 3 inches too short for this truck. Once you flip this light bar down, we can get in. Work lights up, work lights down. We have strobes all the way around. We have strobes under the door. The number one thing I will tell you is nobody respects a tow truck driver. And I'm not talking about in repo or PPI, I'm talking about on the side of the road.
Just towing.
Nobody pulls off to the center lane. There's a move over law in North Carolina, and the law is don't try to move over. It's you have to move over. If you see emergency lights on the side of the road and you do not move over in North Carolina, you can get a $500 ticket. And we actually work with several law enforcement agencies and do stings.
Yeah.
So it's not try to move over, and people say, well, I couldn't get over. No, you can. The catch is you didn't want to stop slow enough to get over. You couldn't get over the flow of traffic, stop down and get over. Our lives are literally this far from the line. 1 foot can kill us. And, people don't realize that about 6 tow truck drivers die per week on the last report I saw. And that's across all working fields, which could be repos, impounds, roadside assistance, so that's too many tow truck drivers, y'all. And so the one thing I would ask anybody that follows us, just respect when you see emergency vehicles, no matter what it is, do whatever you got to do to get over and get out of your way. LE, ambulances, fire trucks, the DOT dudes, and us.
The one thing I would think of is, what if it was you in that accident and we're trying to help you?
Or your child, or your mom, or your wife.
Exactly. So we can't do our job if you don't help us out.
Also, they have a winch. This is our winch. We have several trucks that have dual winches. This one has a single winch. There's a lot of techniques you can use on the winch, but you can actually double spool this winch. It's 8,000 pounds. But if you double it, you can make it 16,000 pounds of pulling capacity. This boom, one of the other reasons I love this boom is this is a single cylinder boom in the middle, so it has 1 piston that moves up and down. A lot of booms have 2 pistons. Again, that's just preference. Is there anything else on the truck?
That's pretty much the major key points of a tow truck.
That's it. Oh, we do have little things that you'll see on tow trucks, and people always ask me what they are. There's always a hookup in the front for jump starts.
Yep.
Where we can run a 25-foot cable. Like I said, we have work up, work down lights.
We don't need jump box. We can just do it straight from the truck.
One thing we don't do is tire changes. So you're not going to see a jack on our truck. And then we do
don't.
tow for a lot of law enforcement departments. So when you tow for law enforcement requirements, you have to have recovery cable, you have to have skates, you have to have axes, you have to have scotch blocks, snatch blocks.
Brooms to clean up.
You have to have bags, gloves. So, we keep everything in the toolboxes. But again, You can tell a lot about a driver by how they keep their truck.
Absolutely. Jeannie does a good job. I'm going to have to give him a shout out.
He and Bobby are ultra.
Yeah, ultra OCD.
And John.
And they like a clean truck.
John is awesome.
Like
Big John's awesome. John just is more of a main tour. So basically, John's just going to get that job done. And he keeps his truck clean, but I think Gene and Robbie are OCD.
Yeah, they're like adamant about keeping it clean. So
that's your, and if you ever want to come out to Liz Lick and I'm there, you want to take pictures inside the truck or beside the truck,
absolutely.
with the truck, let us know. We'll come out, take a picture with you and everything.
Kids always loving taking pictures with the truck, especially with the strobes running.
100%.
All right, one of two big questions.
Okay.
First one is, where's Bobby?
So
I would give a short version, not the long.
Okay,
you
short version
on a podcast.
We don't have any hate. I don't hate Bobby. He don't hate me, to my knowledge. So know that out the gate. There's just a lot of. Quickest way I can tell you is if you're in the woods, you get bit by a snake, you have two choices. You can chase a snake in the bushes and get bit again, or you can leave and go get help. That's everything in life, not just Bobby. So, where's Bobby? That's going to be on the podcast. That'll probably be episode 1.
Yeah.
Honestly. And I'll even take it one step further. I'll bite a bullet if we get 100,000 likes. 100,000. I will either ask Bobby to be on the podcast or I will call and put him on there live via computer so that you can talk to him directly while I'm there. So if there's a question you want us to debate or answers you want to know, you'll get both sides of the story. So other than that, that's where I'm going to leave that one. Unless you got something bad.
Nope, sounds great to me.
100,000 likes and I will put Bobby on there.
Yep.
Last big question, is the show coming back?
Rock that boom. 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 Look, big trucks, headlights, all night. It gets right. Big life. Back it up, jack it up. Country boy, real tough. Backwoods, hometown, lit life, lock you down. Ride out, real slow. Shotgun in my window. Rain or shine on the grind. Taking yours, getting mine, anytime. All the way 365. We don't play all the time, night or day.